What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick a card reading. Well, pick a crystal reading, but anyway, pick a card. Today we're looking at what are people assuming about you. It's not a gossip, it's just what people just kind of think that you are. And I think people's assumptions of us rarely paint a full picture of who we really are, but it's good to be self-aware, you know, just to know how you're coming off. Or coming across to people, or what people may think they know about you. But if you saw in the title or the description, there's also a giveaway, but I'm not going to be spoiling that in the intro. I'll be telling each pile what the giveaway is and how to participate if you want to, right? It's just a way for me to say thank you for the support, all the birthday wishes, the donations was coming in like around my birthday. It was nice. So this is just a way for me to get back to you if you want to participate. But without further ado, you're going to be picking between these three white crystals. We have pile number 1, the Selenite. Pile number 1, the Selenite. Pile number 2, the Moonstone. The Moonstone. And pile number 3, the Howlite. The Howlite. All right. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and you can check the timestamps below, and I will see you at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number 1? If you chose the Selenite, welcome to your reading. Looking into, oh God, my eyes burning. Looking into what do people assume about you? What are people assuming about you? All right. And as I said in the intro, if you stuck around for that, if you were here for the intro, this isn't necessarily about what's the gossip, but it's more so how are people perceiving your energy? How are you coming across? Great for self-awareness, you know? But off the bat, if you did pull the Selenite, you have a certain high vibe about yourself. Like, I think people really notice your energy because it's hard to miss. It's like, for better or for worse, but it's like normally a very high vibe. Think like a Leo rising. I get a lot of sun energy. There's something very youthful about you as well. What I mean by that is, like, it doesn't matter how old you are, you still kind of operate in the world from like from like the perspective of a child. Like, you're always curious, you're always willing to learn new things, you have a sense of humor about yourself, and you take action. I do get that. I think you're very balanced within your masculine and feminine energies, for real. I'm picking up on like say Leo energy strong, could be sun, moon, rising, whatever, don't have to be, but I feel like for you it would be more so in the rising sign. Also getting Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn more so in the moon. But let's get into it, shall we? Oh, by the way, stick around towards the end. We will talk about the giveaway and what that is and what that entails. But I just want to give back to you for my subscribers who actually do support me. So yeah, just stick around and we will go over the details about how that's going to work. It's going to be really fun. But first I want to go ahead and grab the bag. Yes, ma'am, the bag. Pull like some situations as to what are people assuming about you. What do they assume about you? All right, friendships, fighting them or fucking them. You could be an Aquarius, or you could just be someone who very much values friendships, but they kind of see you as somebody who invests a lot in friendships. People think that you are very popular. Popular, you're gonna be popular. Objective and fair. Virgo, Libra, Aquarius energy. Air signs. They think that you are very objective and fair. You could really be an Aquarius, have like strong 11th house placements. I could see that for you. Since Aquarius does rule the house of does rule friendships. And then you also have manifest material. So they also think that you always seem to kind of get what you want. If you set a goal, baby, you get it. It may take you a minute, it may not. But you do end up getting what you want at the end of the day. It's like, but I think people don't always notice like the hard work that goes behind your manifestations, or like how much effort that you put into it. But people assume that you are very loyal, and people assume that you are very hardworking. You do have the sun on the bottom of the deck, which is hardworking, especially in this card. Like the sun looks like they just working in the sun. Like, don't look. It's like it's supposed to be happiness and joy, right? But I guess, and in a sense, they grew old together. But like, it's enjoying the fruits of your labor, like hard work and determination. I also want to pull some of these alphabet cards that I made. Hold on one sec. All right, now y'all know for the first piles, I normally don't never have my shit together. And I don't, but I've been playing with these little alphabet cards that I kind of made just to kind of see if we can pull some more information from them, you know, intuitively. Also used say the like numerology to number all the cards, so they all carry a certain vibration on a planet, like little oracle cards. But I'm cheap, so I just made them. Let's see. Woo! Okay. So I see X. The people who may be assuming things about you may be an X. I see V. And what's this? M. All right, so M, X, and V. You may have any of these letters in your name. I'm kind of hearing Vanessa, Valerie, Vicky. But you may have V, X, or M. Heavy on the V and the M, of course. But let's see. So I see 4, 6, and 4. So you have 2 4s. So people also see you as a very reliable person. You just may be a very reliable person. 4 is the energy of someone who is very stable and secure. It's coming from this 22 energy from the V, which is like a master number. You may be a very good facilitator, like someone who knows how to put things together, who knows how to orchestrate and like manage things, manage people on a soul level. You may be actually a life path number 22 or 4. Put those together as 14. You may also be a life path number 5 as well, just someone who really embraces change and doesn't like to kind of stay stagnant. I think you are very practical, so to speak, but you also get bored very easily. I can see that for you. Any heavy placements? I see Taurus very, very heavy. Taurus is all in your reading so far, but let's look at say the positive aspects of what people may be assuming about you, or what people assume about you in general. I do see the Protector. The Protector. And this is actually the Gay Tarot. Shout out to Magdalene's Craft for sending me this on my birthday. I'm still like stoked for this. Like, I love this deck. But this is a play on the Empress. It's the Empress because all the females in the deck were replaced by males because it's a Gay Tarot. But they replaced the Empress with the Protector. So you can still look at it as the Empress, but the thing that catches my attention is this sun and this child, like just smiling, just like joyful. So it's like, it gives me that energy of like maybe really be operating from the essence of like pure joy and optimism. It's like, it gives me the Sun card, even though it's the Empress. You may also have kids. You may be a single parent. People assume that you are actually very nurturing and very motherly, even if you don't have any kids. Like, you may just be like a damn good aunt or uncle or something, but like people find you to be very in tune with your emotions and very giving. You also have first quarter moon Pisces, honor your feelings. People assume that you are very in tune or in touch with your feelings. So you may be very spiritual. You may come across as someone who doesn't mind going talking about those hard things or going to those tough places emotionally, or like bringing up uncomfortable situations in a way that makes people feel comfortable just to kind of like speak their truth. I do get that energy from you. People may also come to you with their problems or about their problems, especially when I'm looking at the objective and fair card. Like, people may really trust you, so to speak, or trust your advice on certain topics, especially involving relationships But you seem to be the type of person, although you kind of see the world through this lens of like always curious and wanting to learn and like really lighthearted. People still know that you have the experience and you've been, I'm not saying you're old, but you've been around the block long enough. You've seen some things, you experienced some things to know what you're talking about, you know? And so it's like you have a very beautiful energy about yourself. Like I feel good just kind of like describing you. But all ain't roses. I did split this reading into two parts, the light side and the shadow side. So now we're gonna get into the shadow. We're gonna get into the shadow. But first, I'll indulge us some more on the positive sides with this clarification deck using the vice versa tarot. Woo, shit. Sorry, didn't just dropping all the cards. But what's some more positive things that people assume about pile number one? What do people like about pile number one? I keep dropping the cards. Okay. So you have the King of Swords and the Knight, I'm sorry, not the Knight, but the Page of Wands. People find you to be very sexy. Look at this motherfucker. Wow. You know? It's like there's a very much a passionate side to you, but you also leave a little bit of space where you're not like, you don't give too much. There's still a mysterious side to you. Like you like people, but you don't get too close to people. You like people, but you also know what to share and what not to share. It's like you always know, you always have the words. You could very well be an air sign, but or have like an air Mercury or something like that. But the King of Swords, you are very objective and fair, and you're honest. People trust you, but at the same time, people know that like when the situation is right and during appropriate times, you are the like life of the party. Like it's like you know when to turn it on and when to be serious. So you know when to play and when to be laid back and take it easy, but you also know when to protect yourself and when to pay attention. People don't fuck with you like that. Like when I say don't fuck with you, people aren't bold enough to try to get one over on you or to try you, because it's like it's like your vibes or your aura gives off us very strong. You don't want none of this, but I'm approachable. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Also, I'm getting the Knight of Wands. You are a go-getter and you aren't afraid. There's a fearless nature to you. It's like this stuff doesn't scare you, or you just don't come across as somebody who, to other people who is afraid of much. You're very confident. You're very, very confident, and maybe even overconfident to some people. But people really admire how put together that you seem to have it. Even if you think to yourself, it's like, well, Dad, my life is a mess. Like I'm having a panic attack every other day. It's like, but how you carry that energy, how you're wearing it, it's like people think that you just are unstoppable. Okay, fake it till you make it, I guess. But let's look at some of the negative aspects of what people assume about you. You have self-hatred, which is the Devil card. It's this person, this gay person looking at like this picture perfect family, heteronormative family and their kids, and you know, the American dream or whatever. So, and it's like he's looking at that with envy, like, why can't I have that? Or like, how come my lifestyle isn't accepted? So I'm not saying that's exactly your story, but people seem to think that you may be a little bit materialistic, or maybe you seem to have like an alternative lifestyle. You may actually have like some kind of alternative way of living. Like maybe you're a loner, maybe you love people, but you just can't really be bothered like about close connections. The Devil card is all about triggers or things that makes you feel insecure, and there's not much that makes you feel insecure. So it could be like people think that you don't value family, or like you don't value say connection as much as you probably do. It's like I feel like you can come across as like not really wanting to be bothered, or like you can come across as never having enough time to really invest spending time with people, so to speak, because I feel like you pop in and you pop out, you pop in, you pop out. It's like when you're there, you are golden, baby, but when you ain't there, it's like I'm not picking up the phone. So people wonder what you're doing, and people make up all kinds of stories or all kinds of like situations to kind of explain what's up? It's like this mysterious nature to you. You also have in the dark mirror oracle, today for tomorrow. It's like saying when you are fixated on something, there you won't find another person who is as hell bent on getting that goal done. It's like you get tunnel vision, and it's like nothing matters other than whatever you're invested in. So you can be very self-focused. Like, say if someone invites you, I was like, lighten up, let's go out, let's get a drink, like hang out with me. You're like, no, I got something to do. Like I'm doing research for something, or I'm working late. It's like, absolutely not. And it's like there's no talking you into it. Once your mind is made up, it's made up. You like kind of stuff. So it's like people think that you invest a lot in your own self, but maybe not. But if those goals don't really align to what someone else wants to do, then you don't want you want no parts. You're not interested. So people can feel kind of brushed off by you. People feel brushed off by you because people do want to be in your energy because it feels good, but you don't always just give people your energy. And I don't blame you. Yeah, the star in reverse. You could very well be an Aquarius. People say that some people are saying that like you lack a certain sense of faith in the universe. Say you're controlling, basically. Some people think that you're very controlling, like when you don't get your way, especially. Yeah, the Emperor comes up, controlling. You may manage people or be over like your own business, or like you may have some kind of authority that makes people say that you micromanage or something like that, or you just really like to get your way, and if you don't get your way, all hell breaks loose. You may be a Scorpio. I see the King of Cups as well. People are also saying that you emotionally manipulate sometimes to get your way, or you know what to say, when to say it, and you can use that to shape or color a certain situation for your benefit, at the detriment of others. The Tower in reverse, and people always say like you never seem to have yourself in a position where you just rock bottom. It's like they see you in certain situations and you just kind of like skid by, and so they think that maybe you aren't as honest, or maybe that you push other people like in front of the bus or something like that, or under the bus, in order to avoid upheaval or destruction, or like that kind of thing, like this Tower moment. People say that you will go to great lengths to make sure that your agenda is being followed. But that's just what some people say. That's what some people assume. You're a very strong energy power one. Like I said, you are the light. But all right, so let's get into this giveaway, right? So all right, so I'm giving away a free reading, a full Astro Tarot astrology reading that it goes over all 12 houses. I go over analyze your birth chart and the placements and like kind of what that means to me and how it ties into the tarot. You learn a lot about yourself and maybe the present situation, and those readings can be forecast for a whole year or 6 months. It's a very in-depth, detailed reading that I normally charge like $45 for on the landing page. There's always a link in the description if you ever want to sign up for a personal reading. But what you're gonna do is you must be subscribed, and as well as being subscribed, you want to pick an emoji, any emoji on your phone that came with the phone, like a stock emoji. It will be added in as like think of it like a raffle. So I used a generator online already to pick out two emojis that everyone has on their phone. I picked a main one and a backup just in case no one picks the first one, because I didn't pick these, and I was like, well, that's kind of obscure, I guess. I don't know. So we have a backup as well. So all you gotta do is be subscribed and leave a comment with the emoji that you think is in one of these envelopes. And so whoever gets it, the first person that gets it, the first two people to get it will get the reading for free, and we'll be actually announcing that on March the 3rd. That's 3/3. And like I say, I've already chosen the emojis. They're gonna stay in this box on my altar, and I even have a backup in case no one picks the first one. But we will unveil that on Friday, March the 3rd. So if you want to participate, just sound off in the comments. But that's all I got for you. Hopefully that resonated. Let me know if it did. But until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, y'all, and welcome back. Wait, not the intro. What up, pal number 2? If you chose the Moonstone, welcome to your reading. So, looking into what do people assume about you? What do people assume about you? Just lighting this nag champa incense because the other read went so damn long that the first one went out. That normally never happens. But anyway, as I said, if you chose the Moonstone, welcome to your reading. All right, so off the bat, if you chose the Moonstone, by the way, picking up on Cancer energy heavy because the moon, you also could be a very intuitive person. I'm getting very feminine energies. You may even be the psychic, the empath, somebody who is very in touch with their emotions. You may actually even have a moonstone or like really be drawn to moonstones. I know that I am. I've had this ring on my finger for like the past 3 years, I think. It won't even come off, I swear to God. But you may really be connected to moonstones. And if you are, and especially if you're Cancer, it could really help balance your emotions, help you to explore those deeper, darker emotions if you ever need to. But let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Off the bat, so far I am picking up on you being, like I said, Cancer, Sun's heavy. It could be any placement, don't have to be though. But also picking up on Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo and Gemini in the rising sign, specifically life path number 3s, life path number 5s, 9s. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and get us started with what are people assuming about you, what they normally assume about you, with our little bag here. Gonna pick out some cards, see what comes up. Trustworthy. People find you to be trustworthy. Again, we see Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius energy. Integrity and respect. All right. What else we got? Jack of all trades. You may be very talented. You may have a lot of skills, a lot of hidden skills. Maybe you just kind of like surprise people at how much you can do. It's like, God damn, you know how to do that too? You know how to do every damn thing. It's like people can be like, oh my God, like make everybody look bad. What else we got? One more. Mentally emotional health issues. Some people think that you have either been through a lot and that's what makes you kind of emotionally secure or emotionally in a better place now, because I feel like maybe you've struggled with mental health issues or struggled with anxiety, especially since you picked the Moonstone. People also may see you as being like the type of energy that's like almost on the brink of a nervous breakdown. I'm here for some people, but like for the most part, I feel like people who know you they assume that you've had to have like some kind of emotional trauma or some kind of emotional health situations maybe in your past when you're younger that you have to kind of overcome. You may even talk about it. You may even openly talk about it. But yeah, I also want to pull you some of these alphabet cards that I kind of made, just playing with them. They all have numbers on them and planetary connotations, but mainly where I got this from was like the numerology. Like when you look up your soul path number and your destiny number with the consonants and the vowels. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll get into that in another video, another time. But just know that it was a system created with this. Of course, I'm gonna drop all the cards. Okay, so we have Y. Y. Your name may begin with a Y, first letter, first, middle, or last. Y. This is why I don't leave the house. They say the coast is clear, but I don't think so. Oh, this is why. Paramore came out with a new album, and I'm like living for it, living for it. I keep on running. Wait, no, she said, I'm always running out of time. She's always running out of time. I'm always running out of time. It's a bop. Go listen to the album if you like Paramore. If you like Paramore, I haven't heard about them in like forever. Yeah, they dropped a whole other album. It was the shit. But I digress. I see the letter N. I see U. I see Y. These can all be prominent letters in your name, but don't have to be looking at it numerologically. I see number 5, number 3, and number 7. Coming from number 14, the 14th letter, the 21st letter, and the 25th letter. You could be any of those ages except for 5, of course. A life path number 5, 3, or 7. But what I'm picking up on mainly is that I think you're a very positive person. I really do think you're a very optimistic person. I think that you are very creative as well. Very creative, and you also may be either very spiritual or seem to get yourself in situations like karmic situations with people that kind of nudge you to kind of learn these very deep lessons with people, particularly with friendships. I'm kind of picking up on there's a strong connection to like partnerships with you. Like you learn through connections with people, for better or for worse. But I don't think that those situations have left you bitter at all. You still come out here like looking for friendships and connections, because I think what people assume about you in the positive is the 3 of Cups. Friendship, like this is Cancerian energy. It's also like this idea like you seem to make friends wherever you go. You don't seem to be very shy per se. I think you're very nice. You're a very nice person, and you respect the emotions of others. People feel very good in your energy, almost like it's a hug. It's like you get around certain people and it's like, oh my God, you just make me want to hug you. Like you probably, like people really probably appreciate you, or trust you, so to speak, like especially with their secrets. I feel like people may tell you their business all the time, right? And people seem to look for your energy when you're not around. Bottom of the deck, you did have the 9 of Cups, which is like you're a manifester. You're somebody who seems to be able to, you maybe work with the moon cycles. If you don't work with the moon, maybe this is a confirmation to kind of like look more into that, because I work with the moon cycles all the time. I make moon water. It's like it kind of adds an extra bit of oomph into your manifestations. And I say this because part of what makes people assume that you are either just lucky or like you just have some kind of gift for like being at the right place at the right time. Like people think that you're abundant. You have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. You may have a part of fortune in Sagittarius, or Jupiter in Sagittarius, but like, or in the 9th house, but you have this certain energy about yourself where you just attract good things. Now, it's not to say that you don't go through some stuff or like you don't have hard situations to deal with sometimes, but it's like you seem to overcome them a lot easier than most people, or people think that you overcome them very easily. Clarify that, or what are some more things that people assume that are positive about pile number 2? And don't worry, we'll get into the negative in just a second. We'll get into the bullshit. Jesus, the King of Swords. You're very honest. Also, if you're drawing the pile number 1, go watch pile number 1. The King of Swords could be an Aquarius. Also, the Ace of Swords in reverse. And that you can spot a lie. You know when someone's lying to you. You may not always show that you know when someone's lying to you, but it's like people like say if you were interacting with somebody and somebody was like exaggerating or telling a bold-faced lie, and like say like a coworker, something casual, just like someone just kind of like just telling little white lies or something like that. It's like you may not let on to that person that you just know that they're bullshitting. You'll listen intently. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, really? Ooh. And like the people around you that know you, they're like clocking it like, are they gonna let them know that they lying? Like, are they gonna call they bluff? Because I know they lying. Like, it's like some of your messier friends are like, ooh, I know, like waiting for that person to walk away. It's like, so you know they was bullshitting, right? And like you're like, oh yeah, from the moment they started talking to me, of course I know they was bullshitting. It's like you give off that vibe. It's like you won't ever like make somebody feel bad about it, but it's like you be knowing. The people who know you the most like can spot when you're like when you can already tell someone's like not adding up, but you're trying to like you're trying not to hurt their feelings. It's a very specific energy, but it's funny as fuck. What else we got? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. You don't start fights. You don't like conflict. You seem to be really good at evading conflict. You may be non-confrontational for the most part. Like, I don't like conflict. Don't like it. Not for me. And that's actually very good. That's a positive thing. People don't see you as coming with the drama. You know? I ain't got time for that. This is what you say. But let's look at what people see, what people assume about you that maybe not so positive. I do see the 3 of Swords. Some people say that you get walked all over, like these umbrellas. So like, some people are saying that you either get walked all over or like you allow people to take advantage. But then when they do, or like say if people do take your kindness for weakness, you may also go overboard. I do see in the Dark Mirror Oracle, you have revenge. You don't like conflict, but I feel like you may be passive aggressive when it comes down to like if someone really pisses you off, like someone really like like goes there with you, you may go too far. That's why you don't like confrontation, because you may bitch like me getting even with you, me falling into that trap. I may end up having to hide a body. I don't know. It's like you may not want to test me because I may go too far. I've gone too far before. And like I think seeing you get mad is rare. Like really genuinely mad, and when you do, it's scary to people. Like you scared the hell out of people, like, oh my god, like I didn't know you was capable of that. Okay. Could be Scorpio energies, the Magician. And I feel like there's like when you do when you do get yourself in a situation where you feel wronged or hurt, there's like almost like forces working behind the scenes for you anyway. Like people get their karma real quick when they fuck with you. Like people like get sick. People like, I mean, people think that you be casting spells on people, like to the point like, oh, that's why they be calm, cool, and collected. They're gonna go home and cast a hex on you. And maybe you do, maybe you don't. That ain't my business. But it's like people be thinking that you be casting curses on people as a way of getting revenge. Oh my god, I see the devil on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some people think that you may say, if you are into like working with the moon cycles, manifesting, like spirituality, esoteric type of things, some people may misconstrue that for like you being some kind of like undercover devil worshiper or something. I don't know. Fuck you is what you would probably say. Like fuck that. The Tower in reverse, because it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, watch pile number 1. It doesn't make sense to these people how you can like be so lucky sometimes. It's like people be like watching you like, oh, they about to fall apart. Oh, some shit about to go down. It's like, and boom, it's like something just comes in and like saves you. It's like, what the fuck? You may have Jupiter in the 12th house. or like a very strong Jupiter placement. You may have Sagittarius rising or something like that. But you have guardian angels watching over you. Even in what people find to be negative about you. It's like, it's like they always win. Yes, absolutely. Keep fucking winning. But yes, keep winning. I ain't gonna slow you down, but I do want to get into the giveaway. So I am doing a little giveaway as a thank you for like where the channel's grown in the past like this couple of weeks. Like we're past 2,000 subscribers, which is really cool. Also just giving back. So we may do this once a month, maybe, I don't know, just testing it out. But the giveaway is going to be a free long form reading, Astro Tarot reading, where it's like I go over all 12 houses with you in the with the tarot cards. So it's 12 placements, as well as analyze your birth chart. We get real in depth numerology. I do all of that like in that specific reading, and I normally charge like maybe like $45 for that. If you want to like check it out, there's always a link in the description to book a reading. But I'm giving 2 people a free reading, and what we're gonna do is, today, as it's being recorded, it is Friday, February the 17th. On March the 3rd, 3/3, we'll do a drawing, and all you got to do is pick one random emoji. One, like I use a generator to generate to pick a random emoji. I picked 2 just in case the first one doesn't get picked, like as a backup, because it was kind of obscure. I don't know. But they're already picked out, already sealed. There are two emojis. So if anyone picks either one of these, the first two will get the reading for free, and we'll do the unveiling to see who won, and what the emoji was on Friday, 2 weeks from now, March the 3rd. So if you are interested, all you got to do is be subscribed and choose that one emoji. You can only pick one though. And like I said, you'll find out in 2 weeks who won. All right. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Love you, mean it. And until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, Howl number 3? If you chose the Howlite, welcome to your reading. Welcome to your reading. Looking at what do people assume about you? So because you chose the Howlite, people may find you to be very calming, very soothing. Like, say you may have a very calming presence to you. You may not be the most excitable person. You may not be the most dramatic person, but there is something very like tranquil about your energy. It's like a day at the spa. You know, it's like a massage with just your energy. Very much kind of like low key, very like subdued energy. It's very specific. I don't know. You also might be any earth sign. You could be a Capricorn, you could be a Taurus or a Virgo. Don't have to be, but you could have those placements heavy in your chart. Also picking up on Scorpio energy. You could be a Capricorn rising, especially, or a Scorpio rising. You may be life path number 9 or 1 so far. Maybe life path number 5, but I don't get that energy very heavy. But yeah, let's look into what do people assume about you out this bag. What do people assume about pile number 3? Dark habits and interests. You may like true crime. You may have a certain obsession with serial killers or horror movies or the occult or anything that's kind of taboo. You know, you may have some kinks. I don't know. But people assume that you have something just dark about you, like give me Wednesday Addams vibes. All right, we also have sensible, sensual, and sensitive. Getting Scorpio vibes heavy right now. People see you as sensual, sensible, and sensitive. Even Taurus, baby. All right, what else we got? One more. People see you as offensive sometimes. Offensive. People assume that you are offensive. Just be reading the hell out of people without any qualms. You don't soften what? Sugarcoat what? I don't like sugar. It rots your teeth. You know? Higher risk for diabetes. No. Sugarcoat. You like, that's not my brand of delivery. Sorry about it. I speak the truth. You seem to be the type that just keeps it real. You don't really seem to hold back much. It's like, but I don't think you talk a lot. You may not be that talkative, but it's like, but when you do decide to open your mouth, when you do decide to speak, bitch, you better be ready, because it's gonna be the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth. So help you God, you, them, because like you ain't afraid to kind of speak what's on your mind when you have to. But I also want to pull some of these alphabet cards based off of numerology, and there's some planetary associations with them too. Woo. All right, so we have C, the third letter of the alphabet. We have C, Q. Oh my God. So Paramore just came out with this album. It's like all the songs are like in my head. There's a song called C'est comme ça, c'est comme ça, c'est comme ça, c'est comme ça, na 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 na, c'est comme ça, c'est comme ça, na 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 na. It's like, listen to the album if you like Paramore, but I'm just hearing c'est comme ça, c'est comme ça. So I think it just means like it is what it is or something like that. It's really laid back. It is what it is. I'm kind of getting that energy. But you also have the letter R. Okay, so I have C, Q. Why I feel like, give me a C. Give me a Q. Give me an R. Yeah, you got R. What does that mean? You could have your name could involve any of those letters. Any of those letters. It could be Cindy, Kathy, Chrysanthemum for all I care. I don't know. Rachel, Quincy. But either way, it's like, you know what your names are with. But you could have those letters in your name. Consonants hard. All these are consonants. But I see that being the number 3, the number 8, and the number 9, and 17 and 18. So for me, it gives me vibes of somebody who may be very creative or likes to be very creative. Like you may have like a certain hobby that you like to do. You may be able to like to sing or play the piano. I could see how being like something tied to music, as well as maybe just having an artistic ability in general. Also, you may be old souls. You may like old school stuff. Like you may be the type to really kind of appreciate, say like old music. You may like to handwrite instead of type, or it's like there's something very old, otherworldly about your old world about you. It's like slowing down. It's like the name of the game. You also make it very spiritual and connected with the moon and the star energy. So Aquarius, Pisces energy kind of comes up now. But I do see you as kind of being like somebody with many talents or somebody with many interests, and they're complex, and you don't really probably open up a whole lot about them. But you could also be like that number 2. There's a certain duality about you. Like if you have a really bright light and you really that soothing energy, there's a darkness to you as well. We all have a shadow, but it's like your shadow is just as for as bright as your light is, your shadow is just as dark. You may be into some weird shit, but I don't know. But what do people assume about you? So off the bat, they think that you're very practical. Also, something about you being very strong in this deck. This is the gay tarot, so that's why there's this man in the gym. The youth of pentacles is the page of pentacles. And shout out to Magdalene's Craft for giving me this deck for my birthday. She sent it to me. It was a surprise. I'm still like buzzing off of it. It was nice. I love this deck. But yeah, very practical. So to speak, I feel like you have a good head on your shoulders, and people also assume that you don't let things bother you so much. The full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. You could be a Scorpio moon per se. Also Taurus energy heavy, because opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. Bottom of the deck, you do have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't sweat the small stuff. You don't sweat the small stuff. You don't let things get to you too much. And it's like, even when you feel like you are down and out, you still save room or have a safe space to kind of help other people, or to look on the bright side. You're very good with that. You just it's not even like super optimism and like, yeah, I just know everything's gonna be great. The glass is half full. You're just kind of like, I'm not dead. I'll live. Kind of shit. It's like real cool and laid back. You may smoke a lot of weed. Just saying. But you may be smoking right now, shit. I see you. Ain't mad. But what do people assume about pile number 3? All right. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse, though. Hot-headed with the Queen of Wands. People can see you as being a firecracker. It's not a bad hot-headed. It's like you're someone that it's probably stubborn you don't want to mess with. If you want to take me there, if you want to argue with me, I will argue back. I will go ahead. It'd be short and sweet, like this little bitty witty little like, yeah, and your breath stank. I don't know. It's just real to the point. I'm not really fucking with you. I don't even want to argue, but I will shut you down in the rudest way if you want me to. You let me know what you want. It's like how pile number 3 kind of takes it. You quick with a comeback. Also, the 7 of Cups in reverse. You're also really quick to see like through. You can really pinpoint the root cause of a situation. Like when other people are like confused and like they see an illusion. You see straight through the bullshit. You know, You're hard to fool, or it's like you see things from a bigger picture. It's like you kind of like take your time and analyze things, or you don't take things for face value at all. Very much a Scorpio trait. Also, the moon comes up. You have a lot of secrets. People assume that you have a lot of secrets, and that makes you interesting. You don't tell all your business. You kind of let people tell you their business, but you don't never really tell yours. So people find that to be kind of intriguing. They're like, what's up with pile number 3? Like, what do they do when they go home? Like, what are they into? It's like, it's interesting. Interesting. Now, the negative, because we do have to talk about the bad. What do people assume about you in, like, say, your worst light? The Hermit card comes up. People think that you are just on another planet, like in another world, like somewhere far, far away, and don't want to be fucked with. It's like you can kind of like give off this energy, no matter how old you are, but like it gives me like grumpy old man energy, like bad humbug kind of stuff. Is like Eustace from from Courage the Cowardly Dog. He gives is that kind of energy, and sometimes people may find you in certain situations to be boring. We have the colorless angel. I just don't have it in me to give a fuck. I'm sorry. I had 2 fucks in my pocket. I lost one and I spent the other one. I have no more fucks to give to you. It's like that energy. It's like you really. Some people just find you to be just disengaged a lot of the time. But it's like part of your personality or something. I don't know. You're just kind of cool. The 4 of Swords. People think that you are lazy. It's like it's like they get so much shit done, but I don't ever see them doing nothing. I don't ever see them doing nothing. You just have that certain sense of like, I make life look easy. But some people think that you're lazy and you don't do much, but it's like, I think you do a lot, you just don't really show your stress. The King of Swords. King of Swords came out for every damn body. Again, detached. You see the bigger picture of situations, but in a detriment, people may find you to be like a mind fucker. People may look at you and say like, I can feel you penetrating the depths of my consciousness, and I feel my own wheels turning as you're like trying to figure me out. It's like you're very analytical. People can be intimidated by that. The 4 of Cups in reverse, and people also think that you like either that you're better than people, or you are smarter than everybody. It's like some people with weaker energy or people with less secure energy can just by being in your presence can sometimes feel like insecure or feel intimidated, because it's like things don't really impress you're hard to impress and you're hard to get a reaction out of. So really dramatic people may not vibe with you because it's like they can't seem to gauge your emotions because you're not giving back their energy like the way that they give it. And you're like, I'm not extra like that. Like, you doing too much. You doing too much is what you say. We have the Queen of Cups though, but you definitely understand people's emotions. So it scares people. You scare the shit out of people because it's like you don't say much, you just observe. But like, if you were to kind of like I say, whenever you do decide to say what's on your mind, it'd be like facts, and they like, you didn't have to read the shit out of me like that. You just read the dog shit out of me. Please stop. It can make people feel uncomfortable or a little exposed. The Star in reverse. Some people also think that you lack a certain sense of not just tact, but you're not friendly. People think that you are sometimes just not friendly or not nice. You don't give off nice vibes, but you do give off comforting vibes when you like somebody. But people think that you're mean. People don't think that you're friendly. People think that you're mean. But that's all I really got for you. You asked shit. I'm just telling you what I see. I would hang out with you though. I think you're cool as fuck. But anyway, let's talk about this giveaway. Like, what is the giveaway? What's the contest? So I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing this once a month, but I really wanted to say thank you this month because my birthday was February the 5th, and I got so much love on that day. Like, I love it, and we have so many new subscribers. So I wanted to give back a full, in-depth, long-form reading to 2 people on the channel between now and the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be the astrology, the Astro Tarot like spread. I go over 12 houses of astrology with the cards. So it's like all areas in your life, and then also analyze your birth chart, and we get really in depth with numerology, all that stuff. And I normally charge $45 for that reading, but I'm gonna be giving it to 2 subscribers for free if you want to participate. all you got to do is subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and make sure that you comment with an emoji. I use a generator to pick out a random emoji. I didn't even pick the emoji. A generator did, and I already put it in this box, so we already know what the emojis are. I sealed them. I picked two, just, like one's a backup because the first one's kind of obscure. So it's like if no one picks that one, there's a backup just in case. And the first two people to pick either one of those emojis will win the reading, and we will unbox this or unveil this 2 weeks from today. Today is February the 17th. Oh, happy birthday to Popular Loner. I forgot. It's her birthday today. Say hey to Popular Loner. But if y'all know her channel, she's a tarot reader. But yeah, anyway, we'll unveil this 2 weeks from now on March 3rd, 3/3. And we'll see who won the reading. But yeah, you can only pick one though. Pick one emoji. Pick one emoji in the comments, okay? But that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope to see you again soon. But until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.